Two Old Men, a morning show, sometimes a dog radio program. That's 1039 985 mypigradio.com. Anna's running the equipment. I'm John. Got Mayor Alan Brown of Texarkana, Arkansas here. We are at the Arkansas Council of Governments where they just held a joint news conference about what is going on, the procedures, everything. Mayor Brown, the two questions I have for you. One is, what would you like for the citizens and the businesses such as restaurants to do over the next coming years?
Well, I mean, one would be kind of listen to what we're saying. And we simply are getting all the information that we can get. One of the main things that we've implemented today is a guideline. Simply it's a suggestion. As I said in the press conference, we're not mandating and we can't tell businesses what to do, but some of them are wanting guidance. As we're looking at trying to limit your restaurants to 50 people. That's the CDC's guidelines. That does not include your employees. Doesn't mean you can't have 60, doesn't mean you can't have 70, but the guideline is 50. Try to use social distancing where you don't place people side by side, and you certainly practice good hygiene, which I think everybody is doing now, washing the tables down, washing your hands, but just practicing some social engineering or some social distancing so that we can limit that. But if you could limit your restaurants to 50 people, that would be acceptable to us.
All right. From a citizen standpoint, they'll touch about you would like, from a voluntary standpoint, for kids under 18 to be home about what time?
7 o'clock. And I think that's strictly, we spent a lot of time talking about this, and that was strictly something to try to help prevent it. There's all kinds of guidelines out there, and this is strictly voluntary. That's a big key word, to have minors home at 7 o'clock, so it's like 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Both sides of the state line have pretty similar curfews now, and this is not a curfew. It's just a volunteer action to say, hey, if you don't have a lot going on and you got a minor, if you could get those minors home by 7 p.m., that would be appreciated.
I guess you're getting a lot of questions from people.
We are getting tons of questions, and we've got an excellent resource here at the Texas Council of Governments. We've got a website which is coronatxk.net that you can contact. I think it's .net, isn't it? I don't remember. You got the press release.
.org.
.org. It's .org. So coronatxk.org. We'll be putting out is updated information. The one point that I would like to point out as well too, all this is subject to change. We're not in a real affected area right now, so this could change at the top of the hat. We're getting briefings twice per day, so all that is subject to change, and we just need the citizens' cooperation. As I said in there, this is kind of what we would consider common sense, is we're trying to keep from spreading it, but we're also trying to keep our police from getting infected, our fire from keeping infected, because those are when you get in disasters, is when we don't have adequate enough employees to cover what we need to cover for the city.
True. And so far you feel like the citizens are doing a pretty good job?
I have no reason to believe they're not. And everybody will come together and understand if they can just think about what we're doing. We're going to do a real good job in the next week or so, posting some things from Dr. Young. Dr. Jerry Stringfellow is our Miller County doctor, so we're going to do a good job about posting what the symptoms are, what you really need to do, how you can do it, that kind of stuff on that website, and kind of condensed it in the meetings we've had this week. So we're doing everything that we can for the citizens at this time, and just need to adhere to what we're trying to say and what we're trying to do for you to try to keep this from being an outbreak.
And so far, at least in the situation we have right now, City Hall is open.
City Hall is open, sure it is.
And you are gonna make some changes on your meetings.
We right now have canceled our April the 6th and April 20 council meetings, board meetings, and that is tentative as far as if we have some serious business that we need to take care of with the city, we can call a meeting and get that taken care of.
Well, anything else you want to add?
Just hang in there. Don't panic.
That's a good idea. Hey, don't panic. Don't buy all the toilet paper and water.
Don't panic.
Well, thank you so much,
John.
Let's see if we can get Matt Young in here, Dr. Young.
This kind of shortens the hours of that.
Dr. Matt Young, yeah.